Hey, I'm Scott Annan. I wanted to check in with you and share a business experience that I had this weekend. I run a couple companies, and one of the companies that I run is a safe company called MyCube Safe, and we protect valuables. You put in your laptop, your electronic devices, some cash, passport. And we just got back from the Architectural Digest show, and it's probably one of the most rewarding business experiences that I've ever had. We really delivered for our clients. We came together as a team, and I think it was really important for me to check in and just let you know some of the, insights that I had from the weekend. I think one of the things that we did really successfully, and I think any time that you set out to want to achieve something, you have to begin with the end in mind. Then we established a very clear objective of what we wanted to achieve this weekend. We wanted to really deliver for our clients. We wanted to show them the value add that our company had. And I think in business, business really is about innovation and marketing and caring. If you add more value than any other company out there, there's no way that you shouldn't be crushing it. If you really care for your clients and understand what their needs are and are willing to deliver for them, then they'll do the same for you. And I think that's what business is about. It's about relationships. It's really about caring a lot. And I learned a lot. We spoke to probably over 1,000 people this weekend, and we really learned about our product. We learned about what people's needs are, the different situations that they're in that we have to take into consideration. So I'd recommend anyone who runs a business, go out to a trade show and really interact with your clients. Really listen to them and think about what they need. And if you can meet their needs and really care for them, you're going to do great. The other lesson that I learned is that sometimes you've just got to work really hard to be successful. I think I probably slept combined 8 hours the entire weekend. This is from Thursday to Sunday. I would go to the trade show at 9:30 in the morning, come home at 7, work till 1, 2, and 3 in the morning. Get up next morning, work out early, and then go to the show. And sometimes, the greatest reward is not necessarily the business, but what you're learning from it, what you learn about yourself and your own capacity. Are you someone that's going to, buckle under pressure, or are you going to rise to the occasion? And the same thing for your teammates. What does your team do? Does your team come together and get stronger under adversity, or do you guys buckle under the pressure? So that's why it's so important to continually set objectives, because when you have a clear objective and you understand what your expectations are, you can always gauge your progress against those expectations. And when things aren't going the way you want them to go, then you recalibrate, you change things up, and you adapt. It's just like Darwinism, it's survival of the fittest. But at the end of the show, the real reward is in coming together and seeing how you guys grew as a team, seeing how you grew individually. What did you learn about yourself? Because that's what true success is. You can make all the money in the world, but if you're not fulfilled, then you failed. You really have to be fulfilled too. And fulfillment comes from tapping into your own sense of resourcefulness, finding out what you're made of, really pushing yourself, pushing through your limitations, and seeing how you can grow, seeing how your team can grow and come together, and really feel how you can deliver for yourselves and deliver for your clients and your customers. That was one of the biggest takeaways, And when the going gets tough, it really is a matter of managing yourself. We talk about managing time, but there's a guy named Stephen Covey, and he wrote a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And one of the effective habits is really managing yourself. Not necessarily managing time, but managing yourself. So when you're under the gun and you're feeling that pressure and you're tired and you're fatigued, how do you manage yourself? What things do you say to yourself to get yourself to push through and find that new threshold? So I just encourage you, keep these things in mind. I think it's a recipe for great success in life, in your business life, your personal life, whatever situation you're in. At the end of the day, that's what success is. You want to be able to look yourself in the mirror, and you want to be able to look at into the eyes of your teammates and understand that you put it all out there and that you're going to build momentum for the future and continue to practice the right principles, and the success will happen. Again, I just wanted to share my experiences from a really amazing weekend. I found out a lot about myself, a lot about my business, and I think that's what it's all about. So until next time, live strong, live with passion and purpose, and we'll talk to you soon.